Hi everybody, it's Bill from Xcentrick, and it's been a while, so we're going to try and run through this stuff because we've got a lot to cover today. So we'll just get started. Hope everybody's well. First one up at this end is what's known as a John X Cobra, and we've had this one in now to change a few different things, do some upgrades, do some maintenance on it. So we changed the fuel injection system to an EFI. Did some brakes on it, did some cleanup on it, and this one's just about ready to go. We've run it up and down the road, everything seems great. Our silver Cobra is back. We've been working with Roush on this. We've got a little issue with the electronics on it, so we've purchased all the electronics required to fix this up. This is a beautiful car. This is one where you don't see this too often, but it's got what we call a stroke 427 8-stack. So for anybody who really loves jewelry underneath the hood, this is the car. This one is going to be for sale shortly, as soon as we get the last little bit of the wiring issues resolved. And this one will be for sale, we hope.
What brand is this one?
This is a Superformance Cobra, and this is the Diamond Anniversary Edition, which is really, really rare. Signed by Carol Shelby on the glove box. All the right bits and pieces. Beautiful car to drive. Definitely a very, very well built Superformance kit. Okay, so these are beautiful cars. The place is pretty crowded today, so we'll kind of wiggle away through. Mustang, Ford country here for sure. Beautiful 67 Mustang in. We're just doing a bit of upgrades, the heater core, doing new carpet in it. The customer wanted a more comfortable seat, so we've got the seats out now, and we've got some beautiful seat covers that are a bit bolstered in it coming in for this one as well. So that's well on its way. This is one of our new Shelby GT Supercharged editions. So Austin has done virtually everything to the car already. It's got the exhaust, the brakes, the suspension, wheels and tires. The interior is done in it, and that big fat supercharger from Ford is on it as well. All the Shelby bits and pieces. The body panels are all over in the body shop. They're just getting ready to be painted up, and this car is not that far from completion. So this one's looking really good right now. Alex, on the other hand, Alex is a little bit behind this one. And they started at the same time, didn't they, Austin?
Yep.
Yep.
Of course. I started before him.
Okay, so Alex started before him, and he's still behind. But Alex is building a Shelby Super Snake wide body. So this one, as you can see, the difference between a supercharged engine and a non-supercharged engine doesn't necessarily mean that you have this big hole. It just means we haven't thrown the new Whipple Supercharger on this one yet. So that's what Alex has got being built over here on the bench. That'll be a big Whipple Supercharger that goes on top of here. He's already got the cooling system in. He's got the suspension in. Look at these massive big brakes that we put in it as well. Some of the interior is done. Rear suspension's done. We'll carry on back down through here. Rear brakes, exhaust is not on it yet. So you can kind of see how much we tear apart on these cars. So we've got spoilers, back end, everything to do. The dash pod is in there already, but the seats are finished but not reinstalled. This little beauty here, 57 Corvette, just came into us on Friday. I picked it up in the Toronto area. This one's going to get a massive overbuild. We're going to put an Art Morrison chassis on it, LS3, all kinds of new suspension and performance work for this car, and still try to maintain the overall look of the original 57. So customers real excited. We're real happy to take this one on. We're still working on pulling together the 63, same kind of deal on that one. Mark's brought in his Jeep again, got a little bit of off-roading going, and as usual with off-roading, you break things, so we're doing some suspension work on that. The 58 Impala is all finished. It's going home tomorrow, so customer's happy with that. He's going to bring it in later on to get some work done. As the year progresses, the 87 Fox Body GT is virtually finished. The stereo, all that's in it now. Chris did a beautiful job. The air ride's all done on it. You can kind of look underneath. Rob Wade, who does all of our custom exhaust, has finished up the balance of that. Looks like a piece of jewelry underneath here, as Rob always does. So this car is getting ready. Should be another week or two, and that one's hopefully ready to go home. 53 Buick. He's just prepping the 58 to get that all detailed up for the customer. 53 Buick is really looking spectacular now. We're very close on this car. We're just doing a little bit of stuff to the carburetor, fuel regulator and filter. We've got some power steering pump hoses to do. Then we've got to get it out for the convertible top. Car looks gorgeous. It is also for sale for anybody who needs to know. We'll move on down through here. '55 Chevy is done. We've got all the bits and pieces in. Finally got a good heater core after 3 attempts. Got that done. Car's running great. The only problem is if you look outside, we got snow. So we're not taking a car like this outside to do any test runs. We've run it before the snow comes, and it has lots and lots and lots of power. But we do need to do one final to get the new EFI system into its learning mode so the car will run consistently and well. That's hopefully going to happen this week. We've got a couple of mild days coming up, so that's in the plan for this one. Customer's getting more excited, keeps texting me every other day, when, so it's there. So we just need that weather, and that'll be out of here as well. 68 Charger is finished. We're just doing a little bit of stuff to the AC, charge that up, and this one is going hopefully this week. So we're going to clean house on a couple of these cars this week. This 6970 Mustang is in for new stereo system. Chris has installed a double din inside. So he's got a bunch of stuff being done in here to get that double din receiver in there. Doing a stereo containment section in the trunk as well. And we've done everything else we need to do. All the exhaust has been done again by Rob Wade. Rob did a beautiful job on this one again. So that's pretty good shape. It's still a little bit away from finish, but well on its way. Back into the body shop. And we've got a bit of noise. So in here, Sean's still working away on the 66 as he's been bouncing back and forth from different projects. But as you can see, we talked about tucking in the bumpers. That's all done on the front now. It looks really, really cool. As we come back through the car, Sean's done the indents here that we all talked about. This is all still to be figured out and what we're going to do for finish, but that looks really cool. So I don't know if you can get a picture of that, the way it really drops in the body, brings out the lines. Bringing out all the lines, we've taken off the chrome up top here. Sean has extended the back here to match the bumpers so that we have a real smooth transition all the way down, all the way back around. And here's the jewelry part of it. This is something nobody else has ever done. Sean has put in a 68 Charger rear window into a 66 Charger. What a massive difference. If you looked at our gray one to this, looking at this, you almost think it's the same car, but the wings that extend down here are pretty exceptional. So Sean's just now getting all the symmetry correct, which it looks like it's pretty much done there, and then doing all the different finishing techniques that he needs to do to keep everything going there. But again, car's looking beautiful, working really well. So great job there, Sean. On to the last bit of the trip through is our own little project car, which is a 1966 Mustang. We're going to make this into a Shelby GT 350 tribute car. It'll be white with the blue stripes. It's going to see a lot of track time, we hope, for some of the track events that we want to put on, and some street time as well. So that'll be more of a build as we go, have some fun with the car, take it out to some events and some car shows, and run it on the street. So follow us on this build. You can see all the different things we'll be doing to that. So that's it for now. I know we ran through pretty quick. If you have any questions, give us a call. If you have any build ideas, give us a call. We're filling up, as you can see. We've got about another dozen plus Shelbys that are on their way now to us to be built right from the dealers and right from Ford. So the shop is extremely busy, but that's a great thing. So if you have any ideas or you have any interest or you want to talk, give us a call at the shop. Thanks.